Hey there guys, so today we're looking at a game called Haunted PS1 Demo Disc. The idea is pretty simple. We have a bunch of these demos that are supposedly built kind of around like the PlayStation 1 game design, the kind of limitations that PS1 would have, but they're all basically horror games. As you might already know, I don't react so well to horror games. I think we're just gonna play these down the line until Biglight. Okay. Oh, okay, we actually have a description. That's cool. A narrative adventure about mice, fat cats, and the never-ending quest for cheddar. Okay. Doesn't sound very horror-like to me. It's the middle of no light, and you've just been rudely awakened by your landlord demanding an extraordinary amount of rent. You don't have enough cheddar to cover it, so you've gone into the nearby neighborhood in search of odd jobs and to scrounge up crumbs. Whoa, okay. This feels weird. Okay. This feels really weird. I don't like how it's all, like, tilted. Hey there, bud. The hefty mouse behind the bar looks you up and down, their paw rapidly spinning a bolt of cloth inside a thimble. Hi there, haven't I seen you round here before? Surely you didn't just wander in from the trail. I did wander in from the trail. What if I did? What is it to you? I'd be fairly impressed. Not many a mouse is able to avoid those roving packs of feral beasts. Best keep cordoned? Is that quarantined? Cordoned off zones where we know the fat cats are able to ensure our safety. Look, is there something you need? Do you have any crumbs? Just what I like to hear. A mouse motivated to work. I mean, assuming you are looking for work for those crumbs. I would assume I would need to work for them. I would take them for free. I wouldn't complain. I have nothing wrong with begging. Now, what do you need done, or can you just give them to me? Plenty stuff, kid. You know how this world works, right? If you want cheddar, you gotta make yourself useful. I'm not... How am I useful at all? Now, do you want to make yourself useful, or keep being a beggar? What's the job? Well, we have a bit of a roach problem in the cellar. They're quite huge, and we'll probably take a skilled swords mouse, the fell one. So that rules you out. But we got something more your speed. A letter that needs to be delivered. Are you familiar with 9 Lives? What is that? It's the biggest chain owned by fat cats. You've definitely seen one at some point, they're everywhere. At any rate, there's one just farther down the path here, that's where you're going. Take this letter and give it to the cashier. They'll be the ones to pay you. Don't listen to any pleas they come up with. They're just a rampant liar. Okay, what did they do? Nothing. Deliver the letter and don't open it. Trust me, just hand that over and you'll get something nice in return. Let me know when it's taken care of. Stay safe out there. Alright, Mr. Barkeep in this weird angled world. I guess I gotta go deliver your letter. Why is it tilted? I don't like it. Okay, well here's 9 lives. That was right there. Got it. They lean lazily on the counter, obviously young, obviously extremely bored. They don't seem to notice your approach. You wave your paw a little at them, and they come to. Hi, are you buying something? A letter for you. They shift nervously, averting their gaze from yours. What do you mean? I hand them the mysterious letter. Look, I don't have anywhere near enough crumbs. Not my problem. Well, if you want to keep your word to them, you're gonna have to help. Otherwise, you're in trouble too. I'd say it's definitely your problem. They don't take kindly to people who can't accomplish what they need. I can't afford that tab. But I have a friend that I think can help. Why do I have to? You're the one who owes the money, not me. Why does the hired muscle always have to be so dumb? Not like you're much muscle. You've got yourself involved with, like, the biggest criminal boss this side of Neverwood. Leaning down to the counter, they urge you closer. Their voice goes to a whisper. No, the truth is that jerk is right in the pockets of the fat cats, and helping keep them a tight grip on any mouse colony around. My friend told me all of this stuff. Your friend. Not nice giving me a name, buddy. They'll get you into the loop. We shouldn't even bring stuff up like that here. Who is it? Alright, so you're gonna head out of here, take a left. You should see a real small path through the grass. That'll take you to a cliff. Knowing them, there should be an old mouse staring at nothing out there. They know everything there is to know about this place. They'll know what to do with the barkeep. And I know you've got a lot of questions about all this, so I'm sure they can clue you in on what kind of mess this place is. Here, this is a note explaining everything, just hand that over. You were given a hastily scrawled note. I'll close up early and meet you over there when I'm done. We'll talk more about it when you do. This is exciting, if you say so. It is. Today might just be the red letter day we've been waiting for. What is the red letter day? Anyway, I gotta start getting stuff put away here, so get caught up. Good luck. So my question is, if there's a guy who knows everything about the whole area, why would he just be staring over a cliff? Wouldn't he have something better to do? Is that you? Older mouse. Well, hello there, Squirt. What can I do for you? I have a note for you. Oh, let me have a look. That poor youngling. I suppose you have a lot of questions, don't you? A farce of monumental proportions, Squirt. The felines have swindled us, time and again, but what's happening now is by far the worst swindle that they've ever wrought. What about the kid, or just tell me what's going on? Yeah, what's going on, buddy? Infiltration, undermining, turning us against one another, creating insurmountable walls between us. Excuse me, is this English? An external group to turn a hateful eye upon stops from focusing on the real internal issues. You could have worded that a bit better, buddy. A dastardly plan to blind us with our own hatred. You sound pretty hateful, so you're kind of blinding yourself. The barkeep was just a mouse who fell entranced by the siren song of the blame. A thought movement that placed all the hardships of mousehood squarely on the shoulders of non-mice, excluding the felines, of course. Anger is far easier to harbor than love. The cats knew that and exploited it to its fullest. What did they do? When was the last time you saw a rat? Never seen one. Is there a reason for that? As there is for all things, one that I'm sure you understand. Originally, this oak stood above all the woods here, a guardian high above the tree line. The fat cats would have those they call lesser beings, with cold calculation, hanged from its branches. That's fine. The tree of growth, they call it. We shed the weight of their burden upon us as a society to achieve greater heights, or so they would have you believe. The barkeep was a grim caretaker of this place, an ancient family home that they had themselves inherited. Eventually the oak turned, in time, into an inn, but they couldn't keep it afloat after the insurance of Cheddar. This font makes it hard for me to read. Like I said in the previous video, I'm pretty sure I'm dyslexic. I have a lot of issues with reading. I'm getting better. But sometimes what you guys are saying are actually me rereading something that I messed up already. This font does not help at all. But with the advent of the den, no soul wished to venture this far, especially not for a fee. Desperate and low on cheddar, they turned the oak over to fat cats when they expressed a keen interest in the location. The rats were the only undesirables in the eyes of felines. One group is rarely enough to bear the brunt of such ire for long. Quickly, the oak became a harbor for all sorts of enemies of the establishment. Any who earned their ire began to quickly disappear. For a while, the mice brought here would simply be adjusted. No one was ever quite the same when they came back. It wasn't until much later that we realized that the bastards were making them infertile. That's why you have to stop them. You're an unknown entity here. I've seen you shocking about, trying not to be noticed. You slip in and out of that burrow like a spirit in the night. Going unnoticed seems to be a skill that you've honed well, and it's something that could benefit all of mankind tonight. Easily enough, you could slip into the hoke, scale it, and topple the feline patriarch that hides up top, silently lording over us. His gaze never falters from this place here. The cat in the tower controls it all, without raising a single paw. Why are you rhyming now? But they'd never see it coming. You're so meek, so modest in physical stature, after all. Face it, you're the perfect mouse for the job. They've all taken so much from us, it's time to take it back. We can burn away the blight that has plagued this once great society. I just want to pay rent. I mean, honestly. The barkeep's windfall from fat cats was more than enough to snatch up the land the felines had no interest in. Your rent won't ever be a worry again if we can take this first step towards a new tomorrow. Why not that kid? They're too loud, too emotionally charged. They can't hold themselves together long enough to make it past security in that oak, not like you. That's the spirit. First things first, we're gonna need some leverage to get the keys of the fortress of the oak. It might not look like much, but it's nigh impregnable. I have an idea. Go back to the tin can bar. The barkeep always scurries off this time of no light to meet with their superiors. Behind the bar on the far side of the entrance, you'll find a false bottom in the last drawer. I'll head towards the bar shortly after you. I just need a few more moments first. After all, who knows how many more I'll have like this, where hope springs eternal in the mouse's chest. Best not to deny an old mouse, long in whisker and brittle of bone that much. Remain steadfast, Squirt. Oh right, I did not expect this much talking for a horror game, but it is what it is. What is that? Local teen, okay. Sorry, I was eavesdropping. I finished closing the store, and you two were so loud. At any rate, I think they'll be sending you after all. Well, you'll see. I've glimpsed it before. It's beautiful. What is it? I don't want to spoil the surprise. You should probably get the hell out of here before shit hits the fan. I think you're on the verge of kicking the hornet's nest, and I don't want to be around for it. Rather not be collateral damage. So I guess, I hope this isn't goodbye. Just a farewell until I see you again in the Biglight. Hopefully they'll both stand a little taller as mice in control of their own fates for the first time in a long time. By the way, I shaved a little off the top of tonight's profits when I was counting the till. I know, you're toppling the matriarchy, but just in case you end up needing to pay your own rent somehow, don't die up there. Okay, well I got money. If that's enough to pay rent, then I'm good, man. I don't need to go toppling a meowiarchy or whatever. I can pay rent. That's all I need. What is this? The Shoebox Apartments, opening soon, located in the outskirts. Yeah, I know where it's located. I'm here. Only for 5,600 cheddar. Yeah, cool. Yep. Okay, cool. Nope. Didn't want to read it again. Yep. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you, game. Long time no see. He's drunk. Did you see the barkeep? They just left. Oh, okay. Do you think they'd mind me snacking myself another drink from behind the bar? While you're back there, you decide to bring up the speed with what you learned about the oak. You assume they won't remember much of this anyways. While unsure of how much Paul the barkeep had in all this, they won't believe you're regarding the rest of the tale. As you mentioned the bargaining piece, the barfly's eyes light up. They rush to the other side of the bar, open the drawer, remove the false bottom, and set the object on the counter. The Lord of the Hundreds. A pungent odor fills your nostrils, a scent you've never before experienced. You feel your senses heighten. The barfly seems to sober up almost instantly. That's convenient. One of the few pieces of edible cheese left in this world. Anything else gets pounded into cheddar immediately by the cats. Barkeep's the only one I know of who still has a piece of contraband like this. They showed it to me once when they were a little drunk. I guess it's some kind of family keepsake or something. Called down through generations of mice. Never really thought much of it until now. I guess your story does check out. Felines would let something like this slip by them for so long without good reason. You ever wondered what cheese tasted like before we turned it into crumbs? Before we used to trade material goods for labor, when it was just a simple pleasure we enjoyed with one another. Before subjugation. They trail off into silence, drifting into their thoughts. A strange impulse fills you, snout to tail. Their words echo in your mind. Why was it taken from you and your kind? Surely there will be no harm in just. Let's try some. I guess you're already pissing them off, so might as well taste what our ancestors used to relish. Let's hope it aged well. Here. Alright, I got a piece of the Lord of the Hundreds. Eat it. As soon as it hits your tongue, you feel the room begin to shift. Do mice get high when they eat cheese? I don't think that's a thing. A strange sensation overtakes your form. Your corporeal, I can never say that word, body detaches from your spirit. A higher existence comes into focus, here within this moment. Your thoughts drift into currency. What use is it? Is this stream of emotions you feel peace? Your rent no longer looms overhead, demanding that your subservience to a greater system that wishes not for your best interests nor to care for you. The taste still lingers in your mouth, simply sublime. Eons of cheese eating wash over you. The natural state of things, your heritage. I get where this game's trying to go, but I can't help but find it funny. So do you guys think like shredded cheese will have the same effect on people as it does mice? Like, I'll just get like, see all this stuff in front of me and realize that I'm being rolled by a bunch of evil cats? I mean, I got some string cheese here. Not really doing anything. Is it because it's low fat, or is it because it's Walmart brand? Maybe it's because I'm not a mouse. Why have we let them take it? What is blocking you out of the past? It certainly isn't the law of nature. There's more of us than them. We outnumber them 1,000,000 to 1. Yeah, but they're also cats, and you're mice. You're a bit smaller and a bit less harmful to them. Why is it we have to yet converge to take on the upper hand? Why have we been so scared? They shouldn't take from us any longer. They can't. Not today, not anymore. They won't. Well, the cheese wore off. It's like something woke within me and I don't think it's going to go back to sleep. You should, take this and get out of here. Oh, so I got the rest of it. Let's eat all of it. I need to go lay down. That was a lot. Good luck up there. I think he might be the only one who can change all of this. Mousekind deserves to be free. I thought you were like the evil guy. I said I was working with like the wrong people, and now you're helping me, and you're giving me crazy visions with some really, you know, trippy cheese. What the hell is going on right now? Oh my god. Well, he just got stabbed by the barkeep. You f***ing Mickey. Is Mickey Mouse like an insult to them? I know what you stole from the bar. Who do you think you are? You're coming with me. You pissed off the wrong cat. Is that a cat? That didn't look like a cat. That was the barkeep. He was a mouse. Thank you for playing the demo of Until Biglight. The application will now close. Okay. That was actually really interesting. Like, yeah, there wasn't much horror to it, but it kind of went somewhere. I still think it's hard to, like, I don't know. I'm not a mouse living in this weird world. I get the idea of like putting yourself into someone's head. There was a game I've actually played that you can see here on the YouTube channel called a Ghost of a Tale, and it was about playing as a mouse, and that game was actually awesome. I felt like invested in that. Something weird about this ungodly power of cheese. Just weird to me. Well guys, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe down below. And I'll definitely have to check out more of these games, so make sure to check back in for that. And bye.